What really happened just 10 minutes ago? Did Jungkook truly bring someone home after the party? And why did Taehyung end up in tears? Army, you won't believe who that woman was. Don't forget to like, comment your thoughts and subscribe, because this story will shock every BTS fan watching right now. What if everything you thought you knew about BTS's bond suddenly changed in a single night? What if the smiles, laughter, and brotherhood that always felt unbreakable were shaken by a quiet, heartbreaking moment behind closed doors? 10 minutes ago, the internet exploded with whispers that Jungkook, the golden magne of BTS, brought someone home after a late-night party. And the person most shaken by this unexpected move was none other than Taehyung. The story began quietly, a private gathering, laughter, music, lights. It wasn't an unusual sight to see Jungkook surrounded by friends, his carefree energy lighting up every room. But as the night deepened, something shifted. Cameras caught glimpses, fans noticed details, and suddenly one blurry image began spreading like wildfire across social media. It wasn't just Jungkook leaving the party. He wasn't alone. Who was the woman walking beside him, head lowered beneath the city lights? Why did his expression look different, softer yet serious, as if protecting a secret too fragile for the world to know? Army flooded timelines with theories. Some said it was just a staff member. Others whispered that it was someone Jungkook had been quietly close to for months. But then an unexpected twist came: Taehyung's reaction. Sources close to the group described how Taehyung, upon hearing the news, went silent. Those who saw him said he smiled just faintly, but his eyes told a different story. Later that night, in a live session meant to be casual, Taehyung's voice trembled ever so slightly when someone mentioned Jungkook. "Sometimes," he said, pausing as though weighing every word, "people need time to find their happiness, even if it hurts others a little." Was that a coincidence? Or a confession wrapped in heartbreak? Fans were quick to connect the dots. Clips of the live broadcast trended worldwide within minutes. Armies replayed his words, his tone, his expression. Was he crying after the stream ended? One comment read. Another fan tweeted, "It feels like he's holding something back, something deep." And then the real shock came. Reports hinted that the woman with Jungkook wasn't just a random guest, but someone both he and Taehyung knew very well. Someone from their past. Someone whose name hadn't been spoken publicly in years. Speculation turned to chaos. Could it really be the same person who once appeared in behind-the-scenes clips during their trainee days? The one both members had spoken fondly of long ago? So what did it mean now? Jungkook was silent. No statements. No posts. Just silence. And that silence screamed louder than any denial. Meanwhile, Taehyung was seen leaving his apartment late that night, wearing a mask and a hoodie, eyes hidden, shoulders slightly slumped. Fans who spotted him said he looked lost in thought, staring at the ground, phone in hand, as if debating whether to call someone or let the night swallow the moment. The fandom split into two, those defending Jungkook's right to privacy, and those heartbroken over Taehyung's visible pain. Maybe he wasn't jealous, some reasoned. Maybe he just missed the bond they used to have. But others couldn't shake the image of his teary eyes and trembling smile. Hours later, a mysterious message appeared on Jungkook's fan platform. "Sometimes we forget that everyone we love deserves happiness, even if we can't share it the same way anymore." No context, no explanation, just those words. Army was stunned. Was this directed at Taehyung? Or the woman everyone was talking about? The emotional storm didn't stop there. Old clips resurfaced, moments of Jungkook and Taehyung laughing together, sharing glances on stage, comforting each other during tough times. Every edit, every frame suddenly felt heavier, filled with what-ifs and unanswered questions. Did Taehyung really cry that night? No one knows for sure. But the tension, the silence, the emotion, it all painted a picture too real to ignore. For years, fans saw them as inseparable, two souls bonded by music and brotherhood. Yet in that single night, that image cracked just slightly, enough for fans to feel the pain echoing behind their smiles. And what about the woman? Her identity remains a mystery. Some say she's a friend from the art scene Jungkook's been quietly exploring. Others believe she's someone tied to a project he's working on. But the fact that Taehyung reacted so deeply, or seemed to, only fueled more heartbreak. The fandom waits. They wait for clarity, for peace, for a glimpse of the truth behind this sudden storm. But deep down, every ARMY knows sometimes it's not about who was right or wrong. It's about the ache that comes when love, friendship, and loyalty collide in ways no one expects. Could this mark a new chapter between Jungkook and Taehyung? Or the beginning of a painful distance? Only time will tell. For now, one question remains in every fan's heart. If you had to choose between your happiness and someone else's, which would you save? And as you sit here reading this, ask yourself, what would you have done if you were in Taehyung's place? Would you stay silent and smile? Or would you let the tears fall, knowing the world is watching? Comment below your thoughts, ARMY. Do you think this was just a misunderstanding or something deeper? Hit the like button if you believe their friendship will survive this. And subscribe for more emotional stories that unveil the hidden sides of our favorite idols. Because this isn't just a story about love, it's a story about loyalty, heartbreak, and the fragile bond that fame can never truly break. Hours passed, but the internet didn't rest. The storm surrounding Jungkook's mysterious companion and Taehyung's silent reaction grew stronger with every minute. Has BTS just entered its most emotional chapter yet? Was this the moment that tested even the unshakable bond of seven brothers? Inside the quiet of Seoul, a dim light still flickered in Jungkook's apartment. The air was heavy, not with the echoes of laughter from the party, but with the kind of silence that hides 1,000 unspoken words. The woman, her face now blurred in every circulating photo, sat near the window, eyes fixed on the city lights. Jungkook leaned against the wall, his hair still damp from the rain, his heart torn between privacy and the firestorm he knew was brewing outside. "Do you think they'll understand?" she whispered. He didn't answer at first. He looked down at his phone, the screen flashing notifications every second. Mentions, tags, hashtags filled with disbelief and heartbreak. Hashtag Jungkook, hashtag Taehyung, hashtag BTS, hashtag what happened tonight. "I don't know," Jungkook said finally, his voice soft, almost broken. "They always see what they want to see." Meanwhile, across the city, Taehyung sat in his studio, the room drenched in soft blue light. Music played in the background, slow and melancholic. His fingers hovered over the piano keys, trembling slightly. Every note he played sounded like a confession he didn't want to make. He replayed that moment in his mind. Jungkook's laugh at the party, the way he turned his head toward someone else, not him. It wasn't jealousy, not exactly. It was something deeper. A fracture in the unspoken connection they built over years of trust, late-night talks, and promises only the stars had heard. "Why didn't you tell me?" Taehyung whispered into the quiet air. "Why did I have to find out like this?" Outside, the rain began to fall harder. Fans walking near his studio saw him through the window, his silhouette hunched over the piano, his shoulders shaking slightly. Within minutes, a short clip went viral on X, formerly Twitter. Taehyung playing the piano while crying. "Is it about Jungkook?" The comments poured in. "Please tell me this isn't real," loudly crying face. "They need to talk. This is breaking my heart. I can feel the pain through the screen." Back in Jungkook's apartment, his phone buzzed again. A single message appeared. It was from Taehyung. Just 3 words. "Are you happy now?" Jungkook froze. His chest tightened. He typed, deleted, typed again, then stopped. No words seemed enough. The woman turned toward him. "You should talk to him." But Jungkook shook his head. "Not now. Not when everything hurts this much." Was this the end of their unbreakable bond? Or just the beginning of something that needed to break before it could heal? Hours turned into dawn. Taehyung uploaded a cryptic Instagram story. A single image of a broken chain under dim light, with the caption,